I didn't realize this was making my life harder. That sudden, jarring realization that something you've been doing, or something around you, is actively contributing to your struggles. It's a powerful moment when clarity strikes. Looking ahead to 2026, many of us will face similar moments. Both individually and collectively, there are big, systemic forces at play, but also subtle shifts that can quietly chip away at our well-being if we're not paying attention. Let's start with the economic landscape. The cost of living is rising, inflation is persistent, and for many, affording basic needs and maintaining financial security is a daily battle. People are more concerned with their ability to live comfortably than with abstract GDP growth. This impacts household budgets and even state governments, which face slowing revenue growth and increased demands for healthcare and infrastructure. Potential Supreme Court rulings on trade tariffs could affect everything from procurement costs to consumer prices, creating an environment of uncertainty that complicates forward planning. Worry about retirement security, particularly Social Security financing, adds another layer of stress. These aren't just news stories, they are fundamental elements that make daily life harder, requiring constant, careful financial decision-making just to stay afloat, let alone thrive. Beyond economics, there's a growing sense of social and political strain. Inequality is a defining global characteristic, creating a stark divide between those who can recover from crises and those who cannot. This isn't just about wealth, it impacts access to essential services like healthcare, digital tools, and climate protection. When inequality becomes entrenched, it erodes social cohesion, destroys trust, and pressures democratic institutions. We see this as widespread political discontent, particularly in higher-income countries, where frustration with government performance is palpable. Record highs in armed conflicts and resulting humanitarian crises contribute to global instability. Institutional trust is low, and economic anxiety is high. These pervasive feelings of insecurity, both social and political, create constant unease, making personal challenges even more daunting. It's harder to focus on personal growth when the world feels so unstable. The workplace, too, is undergoing profound transformation. Significant skills and talent shortages exist, especially in digital fields. The rapid evolution of technology, like AI, creates a widening gap between available skills and organizational needs, leading to constant pressure to upskill. Resistance to change, both from employees and organizations, hinders effective digital transformation. Toxic leadership and harmful workplace cultures remain major sources of stress and dissatisfaction. Anxiety surrounding AI and job security is very real, with trust in its implications for employment lagging behind its evolution. All of this contributes to significant work stress, impacting psychological and physical health. Constant reprioritization and multiple transformations lead to change fatigue, burnout, and disengagement. It's a relentless cycle that makes balancing work and personal life increasingly difficult. Environmental challenges are no longer distant threats, but present-day realities. Climate change impacts are intensifying, leading to more frequent and severe extreme weather events, like heat waves, floods, droughts, and wildfires. These events disrupt economies, displace communities, and deepen existing inequalities, fueling migration and conflict. Natural disasters are increasing in frequency and severity, creating a persistent vulnerability. This climate stress impacts livelihoods, health, and security, creating continuous worry and forcing communities to adapt to an unpredictable environment. Healthcare access remains a critical and unevenly distributed resource. Changes to policies could leave millions without adequate health insurance, creating immense anxiety. Women's healthcare services often face underfunding and risk, highlighting persistent inequalities. Mental health, already strained by work, stress, and societal pressures, is an urgent concern. The cumulative effect of these stressors can be overwhelming, hindering well-being. Technologically, while beneficial, the digital world presents challenges. AI is a geopolitical force, shaping power relations and raising concerns about data governance and sovereignty. The growing digital ecosystem increases cyber threat risks, demanding constant vigilance. Even with AI, a trust gap exists, with teams struggling with data quality, governance, and output reliability, adding complexity. Demographic shifts, such as declining fertility rates and aging populations, create their own challenges. Replacing retiring baby boomers is a major concern. These broad changes influence everything from economic growth to social support systems, requiring societal adjustments that impact individual lives. Finally, there's even the ancient wisdom of Mercury retrograde. which some believe brings communication breakdowns and emotional volatility. This highlights how people seek explanations for life's unexpected difficulties. Ultimately, amidst these external pressures, personal growth suggests choosing discomfort can lead to a more meaningful life. The realization that something makes life harder isn't defeat, but an opportunity to identify obstacles and decide how to respond. It's about navigating a complex world, understanding that some difficulties are unavoidable, but many can be addressed or reframed with awareness and intention. That moment of clarity is often the first step toward making life easier.